handsome 소세지.
Alright everybody, we're back with another ATEEZ reaction. This time we're checking out Mingi's Roar. Last time with Han's Creep, we had a lot of fun delving into the lyrics and everything, and Hansi couldn't contain himself when he heard the title Roar. He let his imagination go freely wild.
Let's go.
But we never know like what kind of theme he would take. It makes sense that he would do something sexy because like this whole album has been sexy. But who knows, maybe he might go in a different direction. We never know.
Because it's Roar and Mingi.
So we'll have to see for ourselves. We're gonna jump into it. We got the lyrics video as usual. We're gonna talk about the music, the lyrics, and everything. But if you want more ATEEZ contents, we got a lot more over at our Patreon page. So check that out if you're interested. We're reacting to all kinds of variety shows and ATEEZ self-created contents and everything.
Artist Plus.
That's on there too, including ATEEZ discography marathon that we've been doing since day one. So check that out. Now let's jump into this. See finally what kind of music this is.
3, 2, 1. Click.
우리 배는 편도로만 가.
Whoa.
Whoa, who was that?
Rage music?
This is probably the most different so far, I feel like.
I don't think this is gonna be sexy.
No. That kind of roar, okay.
Okay, so it's almost like a diss track type of thing.
Sick,
Nice.
yeah.
Totally makes sense. Mingi Roar.
Woo.
Nice.
Wow. Yo, this is a different style from Mingi.
Yeah. 평론가스, yes.
Hey. Ooh.
In a different way, this is a performance song because we want to see the stage. It's not like we want to see the dance or something.
Right.
It's definitely everybody throw your hands up and crank it up. Nice.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Man, even this one's gonna have an outro that's different?
So this is dance break part. Dubstep.
Ooh, let the fucking dogs out.
Wow.
Ooh. I love that.
Nice,
Shit.
nice. I wasn't actually expecting the dance break type of
Mingi
thing.
killed that.
It wasn't really going for that flow.
No.
Holy shit.
Even the previous tracks didn't really have that flow, but it worked at the end of the day. This one, I really thought they wouldn't do it.
No, because like the other tracks, they had definitely that performance
Feel to it at least,
image.
right?
The feel. But this one is just, again, this is like a rap concert.
Yeah,
like, it's
yeah.
like everybody just like throw your hands up like that. But that ending was so unexpected. Wow. And also because the title is Roar, and you can see just Mingi almost like barking too, and the sources from the dance break, those tearing dubstep sources, they're just like roaring.
Yeah.
So that's what I loved about this thing. This genre, before coming to the dance break, it's a music genre called rage. It's a rage hip hop. Playboy Cardi, does a lot, but this is something that not that many people do in K-pop, K-hip hop too. But I love that Mingi was trying this genre. It totally makes sense.
Right.
It was a big shift from those sexy tracks. And just straight up making us think that, oh, Roar in the sexy way. But then fuck that.
Wow.
Like
Mingi goes
all
and
of you.
he's got his own ways, I mean, like if you think about it, you know, his Fix On Fix Off project with like Tunnel and like all the rock sounds and covers and everything that he's done. When the music first started, and you know, I was singing "우리 배는 편도."
Oh, that's what I thought
it
too.
had a similar source and sound to it. I was sort of half joking, and then when it started with this like whole electric guitar sound and everything, I was like, rock. But then like Big Sound, like whoever said that line, like everything just changed completely.
I was thinking cyberpunk too.
Sure, yeah, because it also had the yeah. I'm so surprised. Like now it makes sense that he would do this, but even from the intro, there were so many different ways it could have gone, and also he had all these like auto-tune voice, which because he played around with the pitch and everything to make use of the autotune in a more interesting way. I thought, yeah, this makes sense. And it's a different type of rap as well from Mingi, and a different type of lyrics as well, at least from the ATEEZ tracks that we've seen, because they had a very specific subject in mind and he had to conform to that and write within that boundary. This one, he freely did his own thing, and it really showed his character a lot better than in ATEEZ tracks, obviously. And I love that character that I saw today.
What I also liked about this one is that, again, that not just the autotune, but his rap style. It's just that personally, I really think that Mingi sounds better in singing rap type of things. Okay. That's what I like. But over here, most of them were just with autotune and the mostly like singing rap, and I really love that he pulled it off really well because of the lyrics as well. Although he wasn't like spitting out some things, but it was mostly like you as, you know, like a machine gun type of thing. Because, you know, if you've been listening to hip-hop, a lot of like diss track type of thing tends to have those like firing verses with crazy, you know, flow, with just like spitting a lot. But if you think about it, this one is just very it's kind of flowy.
The straightforward content within the lyrics, like what he's actually saying.
Yeah.
It
was more
strong.
impactful.
Yeah, exactly. So he doesn't need to be a lyrical acrobat.
Almost felt like, it's just like his photo over here. It looks like, you know, he's from up, he's looking down.
And I'm surprised to hear that, given like the subject matter, and given how like there's so many Korean lyrics, the translation is mostly completely fine as far as I could tell. I did catch two things. The first one was they match the mood and then talk.
급이나 맞추고. Yeah.
If you're gonna talk, at least be on the same level, is what it's saying.
Same level.
Yeah. Don't use that ATEEZ name tag, you know, willy-nilly. Don't do that shit, right? That's what it's saying.
Just like a weight division in the boxing or something, like almost.
Right, sure, yeah,
You know,
exactly. It's got that feel.
like,
You can't, like, what are you talking
Get the
about?
level, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gain some weight and then come back so we can have a match. The second thing is quit the idol game, show me the dollars you brought to Korea. Now, when they say 달 idol, the 달 idol here doesn't literally mean escaping or quitting. It's an expression used to denote an idol member who is exceptionally talented in every way compared to like other members or other idol groups in the game. So what Mingi is saying is, exceptional idol my ass, is basically what he's saying. Just bring the dollars to Korea.
To all the other,
As far as translation goes, that's the closest thing I can guess is what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Because there's 센척하는 겁쟁이들은 쓰러져 like domino in before.
Right. So
it's
that's my assumption that he's going like
goes to for having the title called title.
Yeah, and just bring the dollars to Korea, as in like maybe they're working in the US and like just come back. Maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It is a diss for sure though. So yeah, a lot of like strong lines here and a very blatant lines from Mingi, and that's why despite the calmer flow and easier to follow rap, it still hits like a brick.
Yo, if you think about it, now I'm just like listening to it again. 140-ish. Start from that, it becomes the dance break type of thing. So like half of the song is dance break almost.
True.
And also the whole song is like 2:30.
It's very short.
Yeah. So it is a very, very short song.
And I love the hoo. It's so good.
I love him barking.
Yeah. And I love that he carried it like that he made that like the ending sound.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like who let the dogs
after
out.
the song finished. Yeah. I can't imagine like how Mingi would feel like performing this song in the concert with the 18s, because you know he always wants go barking, you know, with the 18s.
Yeah.
So
like it almost feels like he tried to use that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he always talks about it like
because Mingi is such a cutie, like I just can't imagine how he feels about it, you know, like he'd be like, oh shit, I'm gonna do this finally with barking, you know, like all with the 18s. He's like, oh, this is my song, bark. I feel so happy, you know. Mingi would be proud.
Yosang wiggling his tail in the background. I'm a Doberman. Oh, they're so cute. All right. All right. But this is in your fantasy album. Remember what Han said?
Yes, in your
Yeah,
fantasy.
so literally, like in your
Yeah,
fantasy.
in your fantasy.
Yeah, this was in our fantasy. What's interesting about the next track, like we said before as well, is the fact that it's Wooyoung Sagittarius, which we already checked out back when it came out a few months ago. Talked about it and everything, and it's as far as we know, it's not changed at all. It's the same track. We are gonna listen to it on our own, at least because we think it's important to do that to understand the flow of the album. Because we've been saying that this one kind of stands out as an odd one out. But given how Mingi's track sort of deviated from the usual line of things, at least a little bit compared to the other members' tracks, I feel like Sagittarius might work in that flow, and then we'll have Jongho's track to kind of wrap things off. So next time, most likely, we'll be returning with Jongho's track, and we'll have listened to Sagittarius again on our own right before shooting that video. So just keep that in mind. But for now, please let us know what you thought about this track. What is your favorite track so far? And if you have any questions, of course, as usual, then comment down below. We'll try to help you out. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next one, everybody. Take care. Pidge,
Leia EU,
Queenie,
Jo Hwang,
Reese's,
Emilia,
AEG,
Sunglasses,
Lalali,
Daniela,
Jasmine, Oncamo,
Alice Bettany.
Celeste 21,
I love cats.
Nadi,
Jill Estrada,
Miu,
Mania,
Elspeth,
Shelby Harding.